Dude, it's been like a week since I've actually done a spectating video. Ooh. I think on the one last spectating video I did, I had an intro and people were like, yeah man, only Jeb would sit there and post a 26 kill solo win right there in the intro and then just spectate the rest of it. It's like, hey, there's a method to the madness. There we go. There's still like 140 players, 137. Let's see what we land on, man. Give us something special today. Yeah, Daddy B. Level 64. Ends up pushing up Toxic Hyper, ends up taking him out. There's somebody directly below him as well. End up pushing him. Slowly opens the door, runs into a Claymore, breaks his armor. He only has 2 plates. Still has a Dead Silence pop though, so the player doesn't necessarily know exactly where he went. Busts through the bottom. So he picked up the bounty. The bounty looks like they're chilling over here in the little 2-story buildings right by the gas station. Yeah, Daddy. Hearing somebody directly above him, ends up faking him out to see if he can get the audio cue to have him check over the edge. Finds another Dead Silence, man. Holy shit. End up pushing his bounty here with this Dead Silence 100%. And he has a heartbeat sensor. This is going to be beautiful for him. Ends up coming up behind. Player also had Dead Silence on him. Holy shit, how much Dead Silence is there? Video whatsoever, just flies over, takes him out. He also has another Dead Silence in his pocket. Looking up in the air, player floating in above him, gets shot at a couple times. He realizes he's in danger, ends up taking off, doesn't want to get hit in the sky. Larvik still taking some really ambitious shots. Not a single one has been close yet. Enemy mark. He's marking them now. He's hoping that's going to help with the aim assist or something. So calling in his recon there after seat swapping. So he definitely watches some streamers here and there, that's for sure. Ends up parkouring too as well. Guys on the same floor. The window actually had no audio breaking noise. Now here's the thing. He actually has Dead Silence. Is he going to use it? It doesn't seem like he's actually going to. He's just going to push him. Takes him out instantly. Trey just stands no chance. No way he drops that, does he? Okay, so he's going to put that down. To go back, find the Dead Silence. Nope, he's going to miss it. Pick his PP. There we go. He's on his way. 3 kills. Not the most amount of kills, but I mean, it's better than spectating a player that's quite literally hiding most of the time. So Larbeck trying to push his bounty here. He thought he was underneath of the bridge, so he drove all the way down here, but turns out that he's actually in the city somehow. Picks up a lot of cash here, has over 5K now. Looks like the player he has a bounty on actually ended up landing on top of this building here. Doesn't look like he wants to deal with it at all. But actually looks like he's gonna go to the buy station. He still has his Dead Silence, and there's actually another Dead Silence right there on the ground, right next to the buy station. Holy shit, man. Got the recon here. There's actually somebody right on the street, crossing right over the field right here, right in front of him. He's not gonna hear the audio. He sees him though, it doesn't matter. It's immediately beamed, it didn't matter, no audio cue needed. Got 7 kills. This guy's on an even better heater. Slowly opens the door. Slowly opens the next one. He's around for him, takes him out immediately. Actually uses the AMAX close range instead of the XM4. It seems like everybody that's like on K-BAM and shit are starting to move towards the RAM, whereas people that are on controller are still definitely using the AMAX. It's not that K-BAM players aren't using the AMAX or vice versa, whatever, but it just seems like the AMAX with the aim assist is just incredible, and then it just seems like with mouse and keyboard, the RAM recoil is just a lot more manageable. I've just been watching a lot of keyboard and mouse players on RAM, and it's just the steadiest shit I have ever seen. It's awesome. It looks so good. Nikki Niner running around, but we actually don't know if there's anybody actually left in this building here. The circle is closing in, so he doesn't have that much time. He's using his scavenger here. He's gonna have to jump out the building now to get the last part of his scavenger. He'll make it out fine. Ends up jumping down actually onto this building here. Gonna heartbeat it. Gonna try to get an angle first before he goes down there and checks it. Gotta be very careful here. There could be other players here. The helicopter's randomly shooting at things. It doesn't usually do it for no reason. Do you get shot by those choppers if you have cold-blooded on? Nikki calling in another UAV here. He's actually gonna try to catch this guy rotating. He's kind of on the outside of this. He needs to be careful. He's actually being hunted at the moment, so this guy knows he's on his way. It's him. Ends up getting taken out. Milo falls. Calls in another UAV. We got another player around his floor right in front of him. They're gonna be right on the buy station directly in front of him. You can see him a little bit. He's peeking. Got a sniper rifle. You don't want to stay. Oh my God. god, Nikki just got taken out by Potox. Potox with the car 98, it looked like. Let's see what he's running, how many kills he's got. 7 kills. Man, everyone we're spectating actually has a good amount of kills. We got Potox running around with the car 98, and it looks like maybe PPSH. Ends up getting shot by another player at the top of the stadium as well. This is going to be a really bad rotation, but he's able to get the full plates here, and he's going to be able to get a fair fight. Got the PPSH now. Ends up getting some shots taken at him. The other player has an AMAX. Ends up taking shots. Ends up hitting him with the hip fire. Leaves him in the dust. Levels goes down. Potox gets the full plates and is able to get out of the gas alive. There's 2 vehicles just chasing each other just in front of him for some reason. Luckily, they're distracted with each other so he can actually make this rotation out. If those 2 guys were to be sitting in these buildings instead of chasing each other, and every player we're looking at, he's shoulder peeking everything and all sorts of shit. Shoulder peeks always get the worst of the worst players that sit and hide and camp in these buildings. It always works on the not so great players. It's just you bait out their shots, make them have to make a decision of, oh god, do I want to reload? Do I keep shooting? Do I, you know, make them make decisions. They don't believe in their own decision making so badly that they decide to just pick something where they feel like there is no possible way there could be an alternative. That means that they, ooh, Potox takes out, yeah, daddy. Yeah, daddy is understanding what kind of lobby he's in right now. This is one sweaty lobby. Potox takes him out. Everyone we've spectated has, like, you know, had an aggressive-ish play style. They weren't just sitting there just staring at a corner somewhere with heartbeat sensors or whatever. They're all pushing their, oh, another player just standing there on the buy station, throws a thermite at him, and he's just standing there crouching, just looking at him, squats in front of him. Ends up taking shots, goes down. Broski melted by that PPSH. Didn't do very good at getting cover early enough in that fight. It's definitely what you want to do. Gas is coming in, so Potox has to get this rotation. Getting the slide cancel with the little ADS at the end. I'm pretty sure the little ADS at the end doesn't actually change anything. It doesn't actually make you run any faster, but some people just have habits. There's just certain points once people get their loadouts and everything. Once you have double time, Potox getting hit in the back, ends up throwing the grenade. Oh, don't want to re-peek, are you crazy? Player's pushing him. Somebody called in a precision airstrike, and that was kind of close. Ops is dead silence now. He needs to be able to surprise the other player. Ends up taking a shot at him. Player prones out, challenges him. Oh, Potox takes the shot. Beautiful, just off the ledge. Hits him right in the tip of the head. Skims his skull. Potox on a heater. 11 kills, 13 players left. He could at least turn this into a 15. Probably pretty average for a player like this, to be honest, but getting wins and having the average and stuff, it's nice to at least have a game go the right way instead of these, you know, have a nice drop, get some crazy world record type of start, get 7 kills, and then die at 11 or some stupid shit. Or even worse off, be on a world record pace and then just die at the end. Calls in the advanced UAV here. See that there's 2 players here. This guy wants to hold this building. He's probably going to wait on the rotation unless he knows there's this guy over here. He puts the mark down a little bit ahead of this buy station here. I put 2 marks down, one on the map, one at the other buy station, knowing that 2 players are there. The other player that he had marked earlier, the first buy station that we're currently on top of right here, he's probably right over here by this point. Potox scoping in, seat swap, breaks his armor, hops over the wall, takes out Lightfish 24, but he's in kind of a bad position now. The player also that was waiting on the other buy station sniping at him, hits him once, damages his armor. He's going to be pushing him with the rover. No, never mind, he decides against it, thinks it's a bad idea, doesn't want to challenge right away, wants to wait until he's out in the open, decides against it again, takes off again. Try to make him decide. Wait, whoa. Whoa. Wait, this guy's connection is horrible. I thought he had like the phantom bullets thing. He keeps doing this like, I think he definitely has automatic sprint on. I still don't have auto tag sprint on. I don't like it. I like being able to have control. I know my thumb hates me for it, whatever, but let me do the shoulder peaks. Yep. Yeah, usually right there, those little baits right there, especially with the skin that he's currently using, the one ghost skin. I think that's the one that he's using with the cape on it. You can see it wave around a whole bunch when you're about to cross a corner and you back up really quickly. A lot of new players will take shots at that. Or not even just new players, just players that are more scared and defensive. Sneaking up on this singular truck up here. We don't know how many he ends up breaking his armor, though. We're probably not going to see this for much longer, where players in Berthas are going to be able to just sit there safely inside of the, just not worried about getting, you know, one-shot headshotted or anything like that. No worries. He just plates back up, hops back in, and is now going to try to run him over. He's aiming at him, ends up hopping out, surprising him. Potox on the defensive, ends up throwing the stun though, ends up hitting him with it. Let's see if he can sit there and re-challenge. He gets him, takes him out. Ronsker just wins out of the game immediately, pissed off about that one. Potox claims his life, just better. I mean, really, that's the stun grenade doing all the work right there. And stun grenades, I mean, once you get stunned, regardless of whether you're on controller, K-BAM, whatever, I mean, you're in some deep shit. Controller is definitely a little bit easier to deal with, you know, getting stunned or whatever, but I mean, most of the time, if the person isn't jumping out directly in front of you, yeah, you're dead. If you at some point were trying to turn away to like make it back around a corner to try to re-challenge at a different angle or something like that, and they end up getting a stun on you, and you're facing the wrong way, you're instantly dead. Stuns are just so strong. Just not that many people use them. 2 stuns again. Walking very slowly here, not sprinting every single time. Oh, he sees the other player here. He's gonna get the angle on him. Headshot. Going for the self-revive. I guarantee he didn't buy out at the buy station. I think that's another adjustment they need to make. Self-revives from ground loot as well. Them on buy stations only. Botox jumping towards the middle here. He's gonna end up climbing up the big ladder here for the giant tower. Definitely gonna be the highest point here on the final circle. The issue is, yeah, he's gonna have to get up there and he falls to his death. Shiro ends up taking him out. I mean, that's just unlucky. I mean, again, right there, even if he did manage to climb all the way up to the top of that tower, he would have been in a terrible, again, another player with 10 kills. He would have actually had to climb all the way up the tower and then jump off of it to get this rotation, and he definitely would have been shot out of the sky. Final player there, the gas mask. Gas mask almost kills him. He gets the kill. Shiro, 11 kill dub. I mean, every single person we spectated in there actually was pretty aggressive. You know, one day I want to challenge myself to see if I can get 150th place without backing out. That might be harder than getting first place.